Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever time zone that you're joining me from today. I'm Jason Fitzgerald, the product manager for Blustream here in the US, and I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to join me for this webinar session, where we'll be taking an overview of the different Blustream video over IP platforms to show you just how easy and beneficial it is to step into this exciting solution that's really changed the way that we distribute audio and video over the last decade. So your microphones are muted for the duration of this presentation. Now, this will stop any background noise from disturbing you or especially me. And you can, of course, ask questions using the chat and Q&A feature in this Teams webinar, or go ahead and jot down your questions so that we can discuss them live at the end of this session during the Q&A portion. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's begin with the big picture. Why more and more integrators are choosing video over IP as the foundation for their audio and video distribution systems. Quite simply, video over IP offers unmatched flexibility, scalability, and performance. By leveraging standard network infrastructure, it enables the seamless delivery of high bandwidth video, audio, control signals, and even power across long distances. Unlike traditional point-to-point technologies like HDBaseT, which often require a centralized rack and strict cable runs, video over IP is modular. Sources and displays can be placed anywhere on the network, giving you complete freedom in system design and allowing for easy expansion as a project needs evolve. It's also incredibly efficient. Modern platforms like Blustream use advanced compression algorithms to transmit video at less than 1 gigabits per second, compared to the 8 to 16 gigabits required by uncompressed technologies. Now, this drastically reduces the load on the network while maintaining exceptional video quality and system stability. Even better, it runs over existing cabling infrastructures in many cases. And when distances become a factor, fiber extends your reach. While copper is limited to 100 meters or 330 feet, fiber allows you to stack switches or connect distant endpoints without signal loss, making it the ideal solution for large campuses, venues, or multi-building projects. In short, video over IP empowers you to design smarter, scale faster, and deliver more without compromise. So while video over IP is rapidly becoming the go-to solution for AV distribution, it's important to understand that not all platforms are created equal. As you can see on screen, there are a wide range of options available, each built on different technologies and approaches. Manufacturers use a variety of compression methods and codecs, and not all take full advantage of the capabilities their technology supports. Whether it's due to cost constraints or market focus, some platforms simply don't offer the feature depth or flexibility that modern integrators require. That's why direct comparisons can often be misleading. You're not always comparing apples to apples. Each solution is built around different priorities, limitations, and performance levels. But we're not here to critique the competition. We're here to show you how Blustream takes a different approach, delivering a consistent, fully featured, and scalable IP solution designed to meet the demands of both commercial and residential projects, today and tomorrow. At Blustream, we offer 4 distinct video over IP technologies, giving you the breadth of choice to match the right platform to the right project, whether it's a single room install or a campus-wide deployment. Now, before we dive into the specifics of each range, it's important to understand how we've approached this differently. Across all 4 platforms, we've maintained a consistent core feature set. That means no matter which solution you choose, you can expect the same reliability, functionality, and performance standards, ensuring your system design remains intuitive, scalable, and future-ready. What you're seeing on screen now are the foundational capabilities that span every Blustream video over IP platform. We've kept things streamlined and cohesive so you don't need to relearn the system when switching between product lines. This shared architecture gives you the maximum flexibility to build systems that grow and evolve without compromise, backed by the same trusted user experience, control environment, and installation process, no matter the platform. Now let's start with the IP50HD Contractor series. our entry-level video over IP solution designed to deliver reliable, high-quality AV performance at an extremely cost-efficient price point. Built on a highly efficient H.265 compression platform, the IP50HD enables the distribution of 1080p video with 2-channel audio across any standard managed network. This series is the perfect fit for 60 Hz video environments like sports bars, where smooth motion and consistent playback are key, or large-scale digital signage deployments, where the number of displays can be extensive and budget efficiency is critical. It could be for foundational AV installations where 4K resolution isn't required, but performance, stability, and ease of use still matter. So whether you're working on a high-volume commercial rollout or a simple AV project, the IP50HD Contractor Series offers exceptional value and scalability without complexity. Now let's take a closer look at the IP50HD transmitter and receiver, our entry-level video over IP platform, engineered for installations where full HD video is more than enough, but quality and reliability can't be compromised. While the IP50HD supports 1080p video with 2-channel audio, its feature set holds its own, even when compared to some 4K solutions on the market. It's a perfect example of how smart engineering delivers big results, even on a smaller spec sheet. The system is fully modular, requiring just one transmitter per source device and one receiver per display or video input. This gives you the flexibility to design around the environment rather than forcing everything back to a central rack, making it especially attractive for budget-conscious or retrofit installations. It's also important to note that the IP50 is a standalone platform. Transmitters and receivers within this series are designed to work exclusively with one another and are not cross-compatible with other video over IP product ranges. We'll talk more about the controller used with this platform shortly and how it aligns with our broader Blustream control ecosystem. Now let's take a look at a real-world application that perfectly illustrates the strengths of the IP50HD, a multi-level sports bar installation. Now, this is exactly the kind of environment where the IP50HD shines, offering the right balance of performance, scalability, and cost efficiency. At the core of the system is a highly optimized H.265 codec, which allows us to distribute 1080p video at 60 Hz, using only a fraction of the bandwidth required by many other platforms. This means you can deploy dozens or even hundreds of endpoints on a standard 1 gigabit network without the need for costly 10 gigabit infrastructure. In this particular installation, multiple floors are connected via fiber, but without the expense of SFP Plus modules or 10 gigabit uplinks. At 1080p, the image quality remains sharp and immersive, especially in venues like this where viewing distances make the difference between 1080p and 4K negligible. This also allows for the reuse of existing displays or the use of affordable HD screens, helping to further reduce project costs. The IP50HD is also our fastest platform when it comes to detection and configuration. In large-scale deployments like this, that means you're up and running in minutes and not hours. And it's not just about video. When paired with an ACM controller, this solution can manage video content distribution, back office KVM, digital signage, and even security camera feeds. That makes the IP50 a complete AV backbone, perfect for sports bars, restaurants, and even casino environments. And let me emphasize, while this is our entry-level solution, we haven't compromised on features. You still get full drag and drop control, video wall support, and seamless integration across your network. In short, the IP50HD delivers pro-level performance at a fraction of the cost, making it the go-to choice for high-impact, high-scale AV deployments. Next in our lineup is the IP200 UHD, a dependable 4K AV over IP platform built on the proven A-Speed chipset and utilizing JPEG 2000 compression. Now, this platform delivers visually rich 4K video over a standard gigabit network, making it a smart, scalable solution for a wide range of commercial applications. For projects that require audio over IP integration, our IP250 UHD, which shares the same video architecture, adds Dante compatibility, allowing video and then audio to be routed seamlessly together from a single endpoint. In short, the IP200 UHD offers an excellent balance of image quality, network efficiency, and reliability, making it a go-to platform for everyday 4K AV distribution where performance and budget go hand in hand. Taking a look at the IP200 UHD transmitter and receiver, our entry-level solution for distributing 4K video over IP, this platform, like I said, is built on the A-Speed chipset, and of course then with JPEG 2000 compression delivers high-quality 4K imagery over a standard 1 gig network. It's an ideal solution for commercial environments that need reliable 4K performance without the need for ultra-high bandwidth infrastructure. Now, here's the key detail to understand. The transmitter supports 4K 60 420 and 4K 30 444 source inputs. However, the receiver is limited to outputting a maximum of 4K at 30 Hz. So if a 60 Hz signal is sent to the transmitter, it's automatically downsampled to 30 Hz out the output. In most environments, like digital signage, corporate meeting spaces, or education, this reduced frame rate isn't a concern. The image quality remains high and playback is smooth for static or moderately moving content. However, for fast action video, like sports, this may lead to motion artifacts, things like slight judder or trailing on fast-moving objects. So for sports bars or residential installs where live sports are a priority, this may not be the ideal fit. One standout feature of the IP200 UHD is the second RJ45 LAN port on the receiver. This enables daisy chaining of multiple receivers, allowing a single video feed to be extended across multiple displays without additional switch ports or cabling complexity. Now, this is perfect for concourses, retail displays, or hallway signage where the same content needs to appear across multiple screens. And finally, this isn't just theory. This platform has been proven on the world stage. The IP200 UHD was the platform of choice at the past 4 Olympic and Paralympic Games, trusted for its reliability, scalability, and consistent performance. If you're looking for a solid, cost-effective entry point into 4K AV over IP, the IP200 UHD is a smart, field-tested solution that delivers real value. Next in the lineup is the IP250 UHD, and this model builds directly on the foundation set by the IP200 UHD we just looked at. These two platforms are fully interoperable, meaning you can mix and match IP200 and 250 units within the same IP system. This makes it easy to scale or upgrade existing installations without starting from scratch. Where the IP250 UHD takes things further is in its integrated Dante capability. Using the onboard Ultimo Dante chipset, this unit allows audio to be seamlessly ingested or extracted into a Dante or AES67 audio ecosystem, ideal for environments where audio and video routing flexibility is essential. This is also the first product in the lineup to feature an SFP port for fiber connectivity, offering even more deployment flexibility across long distances. The slot accepts any 1 gigabit SFP module, making it compatible with multi-mode and single-mode fiber, depending on what you need in your infrastructure. On the network side, you'll notice the dual RJ45 LAN ports. Now, these are incredibly useful for installers. You can isolate Dante traffic from video over IP streams on separate networks, perfect for larger systems with dedicated VLANs or security requirements. Or, if needed, both Dante and video traffic can share the same copper or fiber uplink, thanks to the flexibility of the first LAN or SFP port. So, whether you're looking to expand your system, streamline your audio-video integration, or build around existing fiber infrastructure, the IP250 UHD delivers the tools to do it easily and efficiently. And coming up next, I've got a slide that breaks down the audio capabilities of our AV over IP lineup so that you can see exactly how each unit fits into your overall system design. This next example is a standout real-world application born from our ongoing partnership with one of the largest global sporting organizations, a relationship that has spanned over 8 years. And if you guessed it or haven't guessed it by now, it's the Olympics. This use case perfectly illustrates what's possible when Blustream is deployed at scale. Across multiple venues, some located miles apart, our IP200 UHD platform was used to power an expansive AV distribution system connecting media commentary booths across the entire event campus. Each booth was able to tune in not only to the live broadcast from its own venue, but also to real-time feeds from other locations, allowing commenters to stay fully in sync across the board with the events that were going on. Comparing this to our entry-level IP50 HD, the IP200 UHD delivers two major benefits critical to an environment like this. A step up to 4K resolution, ensuring crisp, broadcast quality visuals, and more importantly, lower latency, which is essential for live, real-time applications like this. Content arrived at each station with virtually zero delay, supporting up to the second commentary and also decision-making. And when it comes to reliability, this system delivered flawlessly. Over 8 years of operation, including multiple Olympic and Paralympic games, there was not a single in-field unit failure. That's a powerful testament to the durability and commercial-grade engineering behind our IP solutions. Each receiver in the system includes an integrated scaler, which meant different displays at various resolutions could be supported without compromising video quality. There was no need to downscale source resolution. Every receiver simply matched the capabilities of the connected display. Control was simple and intuitive, using front panel source switching, similar to changing channels on a TV set-top box. It's just one example of the flexible control options built into the Blustream platform. And behind the scenes, this system ran on a custom control interface, an advanced version of the same controller architecture we now offer commercially. Many of the features developed for this global deployment have since become standard in our current controller software. Now, while this may not be a typical install, it speaks volumes about the versatility, scalability, and performance of the IP200 UHD line. From a small residential system to a multi-venue global broadcast, Blustream delivers. And as we like to say, if it works for the world's biggest sporting event, it will absolutely work for your next project. Now we move on to the IP300 UHD series, our most advanced A-speed-based video over IP platform to date. Launched in 2023, the IP300 UHD is built on the latest generation of the A-speed chipset released in late 2021. And this chipset brought with it what many in the AV world have long considered the holy grail of AV over IP. True 4K 60Hz 444 video distribution over a standard 1 gigabit network and at a cost-effective price point. Prior to this, achieving uncompressed or visually lossless 4K at full 18 gigabits typically meant two things. You either had to invest in high-cost proprietary silicon or upgrade to a 10 gigabit network infrastructure, both of which could push projects out of budget or feasibility. But the IP300 series changed that. Blustream was proud to be one of the first manufacturers worldwide to gain access to this chipset, and the result was a platform that delivers broadcast-grade video performance on an affordable network hardware. Now, while this new A-speed chipset comes from the same manufacturer as the one used in our IP200 series, it's important to note that the IP300 and IP200 platforms are not interoperable. These are separate systems with different capabilities and different performance tiers, each optimized for specific project requirements. If you're looking for premium 4K 6444 performance without the overhead of a 10 gigabit backbone, the IP300 UHD delivers exactly that and opens up a world of new possibilities for integrators working within 1 gigabit environments. Up next, I'll walk you through the key features that set the IP300 series apart and where it fits best in your project lineup. As I mentioned, the IP300 UHD series delivers a truly full-featured AV over IP solution, giving integrators the power to distribute 18 gigabits, full 4K 6444 content over a 1 gigabit network. That means you can now integrate premium 4K video sources without compromising bandwidth, infrastructure, or signal quality. Building on what we introduced in the IP250 UHD, the IP300 also includes an SFP fiber module slot. These provide added flexibility for reaching remote displays and source locations, especially where copper cabling simply won't cut it due to distance or limitations in conduit access. You can use standard 1 gigabit SFP modules, making it easy to match your existing fiber infrastructure, whether that's single mode or multi-mode. On the receiver side, you'll find a second RJ45 port, just like with our IP200 line. This enables you to cascade additional IP300 receivers, allowing the same video stream to be extended across multiple displays without additional network switch ports. Again, ideal for video walls, digital signage, and venue-wide replication. And here's where we truly set ourselves apart. Blustream was the first manufacturer to integrate HDMI ARC, eARC, and optical audio return directly into a video over IP platform. Now, this gives you the ability to route multi-channel audio from a display back to a transmitter independently of the video path. Whether it's Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, or DTS HD Master Audio, this feature allows seamless return of immersive formats from your display to the rack, even in decentralized or long-distance installations. And it's all in addition to the audio pass-through, breakout, and embedding capabilities already included across this platform. In short, the IP300 UHD is designed for total system flexibility, supporting the latest in video and audio formats, while giving integrators practical tools to deliver more with less. Added to this line is the IP300 UHD wall plate transmitter, which brings added versatility to the Blustream AV over IP lineup. Designed specifically for modern meeting rooms, education environments, and presentation spaces where clean, integrated connectivity is a must. This unit features a selectable dual input design with one HDMI and one USB-C port, making it easy for users to share video content from a variety of devices, including laptops, tablets, and mobile phones. The left-hand USB-C port offers a smart power feature. By connecting the user's own power supply, this port can pass through up to 100 watts of USB power delivery, or PD, looping back to the device. Now, that's a game changer for users working with laptops or tablets with only a single USB-C port, who can now share content and charge at the same time. On the data side, the USB-B host port allows for data transfer, ideal for connecting peripheral devices such as touchscreens, keyboards, or conference cameras. This data can be routed through the IP network to a paired receiver, just like our standard IP300 UHD transmitters. Physically, the unit is designed to blend into professional environments. It's presented in a dual-gang US Decora-style faceplate with a sleek satin white finish, ensuring that it integrates cleanly into walls, lecterns, or AV panels without distraction. In short, the IP300 UHD wall plate is streamlined, powerful, and built for spaces where tech meets people, making content sharing seamless, intuitive, and reliable. Now, as we step into the future of home entertainment, the Blustream IP300 UHD stands out as a true enabler of next-generation residential AV distribution. In this real-world example, we see how the IP300 UHD seamlessly integrates into the modern smart home, delivering an uncompromising AV experience with support for full 4K 6444, advanced consumer AV features, and robust network performance. This system brings professional-grade quality directly into the living room and every room beyond. What makes this platform so compelling is that you no longer need to choose between, say, 4K and 1080p, or settle for 30 Hz when 60 Hz is the ideal. While others in the 1 gigabit category might offer similar specs, the IP300 UHD does it at one of the most competitive price points in the market, making it a truly smart choice for residential integrators. On top of that, the IP300 UHD supports HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision, delivering vivid cinematic visuals, and thanks to eARC capability, high-resolution multi-channel audio, including, like I mentioned before, Dolby Atmos and DTS:X, can be routed directly from the TV back to your equipment rack without the need for additional cables or converters. Now, we often hear or talk about 8K, and yes, those solutions are on the horizon, but let's be honest, the bulk of today's content is still in 4K, and that's exactly where the IP300 UHD shines. Whether you're distributing movies, streaming content, or centralized gaming consoles and PCs for house-wide gaming. This platform does it all and does it smoothly. You need long cable runs? No problem. The SFP port on each unit gives you the power of fiber. And with today's flexible installer-friendly fiber, you can even bend it tighter than the radius of a CD. Assuming, of course, that's if anyone still remembers what a CD is. And like all Blustream IP solutions, the IP300 UHD features ultra-fast deployment, intuitive setup, and rock-solid reliability. It's designed to save time, simplify integration, and reduce service calls. In residential environments, control is everything, and Blustream has made sure to support all the top platforms with ready-to-go drivers that make programming effortless. So, what do you get? The same commercial-grade hardware we trust in mission-critical environments, now optimized for the home. That means bulletproof performance, rich feature support, and effortless enjoyment for any client looking to bring high-performance AV into their home. Now, rounding out the series, or the 300 series, we have the IP350 UHD, the latest addition to the Blustream IP platform. Now, it's fully operable with the IP300 UHD series, and the IP350 gives integrators the flexibility to specify Dante-enabled endpoints where networked audio integration is required without sacrificing video performance or compatibility. Now, the unit mirrors the core capabilities of the IP250 UHD, but brings those advanced Dante features into the latest generation using the IP300 architecture. That means you can now embed breakout route Dante audio directly alongside your video over IP system, along with full 4K 60 video. Now, if you need to bring in a microphone feed, distribute multi-zone audio, output audio to a DSP, the IP350 UHD makes it all simple, terminating Dante endpoints right at the AV node for a cleaner, more streamlined system design. And just like its IP300 siblings, the 350 also supports HDMI ARC, eARC, and optical audio return, completely independent from the Dante routing. Now, this gives you even greater flexibility to separate or merge audio paths depending on your project requirements. And up next, we'll take a closer look at how we can cross-point and manage audio within these units, including both traditional audio routing and how it integrates with Dante and eARC workflows. Let's start by looking at the audio input capabilities of the IP350 transmitter. Now, this unit is designed with maximum flexibility, giving you 3 distinct ways to bring audio into the system. So 1, analog audio in via a 5-pin Phoenix connector, allowing for balanced or unbalanced line-level audio to be injected directly from a local source, like a media player, a mixer, or microphone preamp. 2, HDMI audio that, is an embedded audio coming from an HDMI source, which is automatically carried along with the video stream to all receivers in the system. And 3, from a Dante or AES67 input. The IP350 UHD can also receive 2 channels of audio directly from Dante or AES67, integrating smoothly with any existing audio over IP infrastructure. Now, here's where it gets even more powerful. The analog audio input isn't limited to just one path. It can be embedded onto the HDMI stream, making it part of the AV signal distributed across the video network, or sent directly into the Dante network, where it becomes an independent audio encode available to any Dante-enabled endpoint. This level of cross-platform integration ensures that you can use the IP350 not just for video, but as a flexible audio node, bringing analog, HDMI, and Dante audio all in one. Now let's talk about the flexibility of the HDMI embedded audio within the IP350. Once audio is received via HDMI, it's not locked to a single path. In fact, it can be directed in 3 powerful ways. 1, breaking out to analog. The audio can be de-embedded and routed out through the 5-pin analog audio output, perfect for feeding local amplifiers, DSP, or audio zones. 2, it can be embedded in the video over IP stream, where it stays paired with the video signal and is distributed seamlessly across the entire video over IP network, ensuring full AV synchronization from source all the way to the screen. And 3, it can be routed into the Dante network. That same HDMI audio can also be transmitted directly into Dante or AES67, allowing you to use the signal anywhere within your IP-based audio environment. Now, this level of routing control gives you the power to integrate AV in a way that best fits your project, whether you're centralizing media, splitting AV zones, or mixing formats in commercial or residential deployments. And finally, one of the most powerful features of the IP350 transmitter is its ability to receive audio from a Dante or AES67 network and then repurpose that signal in two incredibly useful ways. One, it can break out to analog, so that incoming Dante audio can be sent directly to the 5-pin analog output, giving you local access to network audio, perfect for feeding amplifiers, sound bars, or zone mixers. And two, it can replace HDMI audio for AV distribution. That same Dante audio can also be used to override the native HDMI embedded audio, effectively injecting your network audio stream into the outgoing AV signal that's distributed across the video over IP network. This gives integrators unmatched flexibility, whether you're pulling an audio stream from a DSP, a paging system, or a central media server. The IP350 UHD allows you to redirect and distribute that audio exactly where and how you need it. It's not just audio pass-through, it's full audio control built into the heart of your AV over IP system. Now, just like the transmitters, the IP350 UHD receivers are built with the same level of flexibility, giving you powerful audio routing options right at the display location. Each receiver functions as a Dante audio endpoint capable of receiving 2 channels of audio from the Dante or AES67 network. Now, that signal can then be broken out via the 5-pin Phoenix analog output, ideal for feeding a local amplifier, powered speakers, or an audio zone without affecting the HDMI video or embedded audio. But the flexibility doesn't stop there. If needed, the Dante audio can also replace the HDMI embedded audio locally at that specific receiver. This means you can mix and match sources and outputs on a per room basis without having to reconfigure the entire system. It's a smart, scalable solution that gives you precise control over your audio distribution, whether you want to mirror, isolate, or completely override the default AV stream at any receiver point. And when it comes to audio routing at the receiver, the IP350 gives you total flexibility to tailor the experiences for every zone. Let's look at what happens to the HDMI embedded audio that arrives with the video signal. So one, you can break it out via analog, so you can route that audio to the 5-pin Phoenix connector, feeding local audio systems like, again, amplifiers, ceiling speakers, or soundbars. 2, you can deliver it straight to the display. The embedded audio travels with the HDMI video output as expected, ensuring simple AV playback at the endpoint. Or 3, send it into the Dante network. And here's the smart part. That same audio stream can be separated and pushed into the Dante's ecosystem as an independent stream. It's automatically tied to the video selected at that receiver, so the audio always follows the zone's source. Now, this is a perfect solution for installations with Dante-enabled amplifiers, ensuring that your video selection instantly syncs with the right audio output with no extra programming or signal confusion. And finally, let's talk about that optical input on the IP350 receiver. This input allows you to connect directly to the display's optical output, capturing a 2-channel audio stream from the TV itself. This is ideal in scenarios where the display is running local content like streaming apps or over-the-air Freeview channels, independent of the AV over IP system. Once received, this optical input can be transmitted into the Dante or AES67 network, making it easy to route that local audio to a specific Dante-enabled amplifier in the zone. It's a great way to preserve consistent sound reinforcement even when the display is operating standalone. Just one important distinction to note, on the IP350 series, this feature is separate from the HDMI ARC, eARC, or optical audio return functions that we've covered previously. And though speaking about audio return, let's take a moment to highlight that powerful feature that sets the IP300 series apart. So unlike traditional audio routing within the AV over IP system, Blustream's audio return functions operate independently, giving integrators a new layer of flexibility. With the IP300 series, you can now return audio from any display connected to a receiver using HDMI eARC, HDMI ARC, or optical audio return. This return audio can be routed back to a fixed transmitter at the head end, either to an HDMI input on an AVR processor or broken out via optical for connection to other equipment. And with eARC, you'll get full support for today's highest quality formats, including Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, and DTS HD Master Audio, all sent back over the network with no compromise in quality. And the best part? The return audio is perfectly synchronized, so you'll never deal with lip sync issues, even when routing complex formats through an extended network path. This functionality makes the Blustream IP300 series one of the most feature-rich and forward-thinking AV over IP platforms on the market today, delivering broadcast quality video, professional audio routing, and now complete support for immersive home theater sound in one unified system. With the addition of the Dante integration in the IP250 UHD and IP350 UHD series, Blustream Video over IP expands beyond video to become a complete AV infrastructure platform. In this example for the 300 series, we'll highlight a university deployment, an environment where Blustream has seen tremendous success, not just globally, but right here in the US as well. Campuses are the ideal ecosystem for video over IP. The flexibility and scalability of Blustream makes it the perfect backbone for multi-building AV distribution, and now, with Dante Audio built in where needed, we bring networked sound into the picture without adding complexity or cost. So here are the key advantages. You can mix and match across our product families, pairing an IP200 with an IP250 or an IP300 with an IP350, and only use Dante where you need it. That means you're not locked into a single product line just to get Dante audio capabilities. It's tailored, efficient, and cost-effective. Picture this. Professors presenting from lecterns with instant AV connections, auditoriums streaming campus-wide events from a central booth, welcome signage and multi-screen video walls across admin buildings, PA systems for alerts and emergency messaging synced across every display on campus. And all of it running over standard IT infrastructures, fully in sync with campus network teams. We use industry standard transmission protocols, allowing seamless integration into existing systems and minimizing IT overhead. Security? That's built in too. Blustream solutions support AES encryption and secure access protocols, ensuring that every single signal, video, audio, or control is protected. In short, Blustream IP with Dante gives you a campus-wide AV platform that's scalable, secure, and ready for the demands of modern education. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at that missing piece of the puzzle that helps put all this together, the controller. So here is the ACM210, the central control hub for Blustream's video over IP ecosystem. Now this powerful controller is designed to manage all three of the platforms that we've covered today, the IP50 HD, the IP200 UHD, and the IP300 UHD series. No matter which product line you're deploying, the ACM210 provides a consistent interface for configuration, system management, and day-to-day control, making it easy for integrators to streamline their setups and reduce integration time. Now, the controller is smart enough to know the capabilities of each platform, so while the UI remains familiar, it will only show you options relevant to the system you're working with. For example, when using an IP50 HD system, the menu won't offer 4K EDIT options, ensuring a smooth, error-free experience tailored to your system's specifications. In short, the ACM210 makes it simple to scale from small to large installations while keeping the control experience unified, efficient, and dependable, no matter which Blustream IP platform you're using. Now, let's watch and see how quick it really is to set up Blustream AV over IP with an ACM210. So when you open up the interface for the ACM210, you're presented with the setup wizard. Here you can see you've got some information talking to you about the setup wizard. And to get started, we're just going to go ahead and press the next button here. Now, pressing the next button on the second window, you'll have some information here that actually has some relevant stuff, such as, for example, a quick link to network switch setup guides that shows you instructions on to set up some popular network switches for use with the Blustream video over IP system. It's a useful page, and of course, once you're done reading this information, you can click the next button to pass that through. After that, you're presented with the ACM210 video LAN mode. Now, by default, the system is set up as DHCP using an IP address range that we use internally. It's in the APIPA range, a 169.254 address. You do have the option to enable DHCP to allow your network to assign addresses if you choose to do so. Passing on that screen, you'll go ahead and start with the project setup, and you can begin scanning. Here, the system will go out and locate all of the units, and in this case, we've got 2 transmitters and 2 receivers, and boom, there they are, shown up already, detected that quickly. They'll go through a quick setup process where they'll be assigned specific IPs based on that range that we just saw. And from here, once it's been detected, you can stop scanning, click the next button, and here you're presented with some additional device setup options. You can use the EDID dropdown to select a particular EDID to force the source to output something in particular. Additionally, from here, you can use the option on the scaler side to set the output resolution, engaging that scaler to set it to 1080p in this case, or something lower if you desire. Remember, this scaler is built in to every IP50 receiver. Similarly, on other platforms, you'll see other options as well for 4K 60, 4K 30, etc. And that, honestly, is pretty much it. When you're done, you can click the Finish button, and you're brought to the drag and drop control interface. Now, this daily driver style interface gives you visual representation of all the transmitters and receivers. So what's actually being output from your source devices and what's being shown on displays. We have a handy option called the all receivers that you can take a singular source, drag and drop that onto that field, and it'll then switch all of the receivers to that particular source. You can easily then, of course, individually set up drag and drop scenarios by dropping a transmitter directly onto a particular receiver. And of course, this will scale out as the system gets larger. Now you can see how quickly, even with my explanation on this, it is to set up this video over IP system. Within a couple of clicks, it's about 6 or 7 clicks, we get done and have a system set up in a matter of minutes. While the ACM210 features its own intuitive, built-in user interface for easy switching and configuration, its true strength lies in its role as the bridge between your control system and the entire video over IP network. The ACM210 is equipped with a fully open API, making integration with third-party control systems fast, flexible, and future-proof. And the best part, we've already done the heavy lifting. Blustream provides a suite of pre-built drivers for leading control platforms, all available to download for free so you can get up and running with minimal programming effort. Whether you're working with Crestron, RTI, Control4, or others, the ACM210 allows for deep, seamless integration, turning your AV over IP deployment into a truly unified control experience. Now, rounding out the Blustream video over IP lineup is our flagship solution, the IP500 UHD series. Now, this platform is built on the SDVoE standard, delivering 18 gigabits full bandwidth HDMI video over a 10 gigabit network infrastructure. So what does that mean in practice? Well, virtually lossless video quality with minimal compression. The IP500 UHD delivers near bit-for-bit reproduction of the original HDMI source. Ultra-low latency, ideal for real-time applications like live events, control rooms, esports, and broadcast-level environments. The IP500 UHD series is engineered for projects where image integrity, speed, and professional-grade performance are absolutely critical. It's not just high performance. It's the pinnacle of Blustream's IP range, combining premium video delivery with the power and flexibility of SDVoE. In the IP500 UHD series, we offer two cutting-edge models, both designed as transceivers for maximum deployment flexibility. At the top, we have the IP500 UHD TZ. Now, this is a selectable transceiver, meaning you can configure each unit to function as either a transmitter or a receiver, depending on your system needs. It's a versatile, scalable solution that adapts to your installation on the fly. Then we have the IP510 UHD TZ, a simultaneous transceiver. Now, this model can encode and decode at the same time, right? Full duplex, allowing it to transmit and receive video signals concurrently. Now, that's a powerful capability for advanced workflows like monitoring, routing, and return feeds, all within a single device. Functionally, this is the key difference between the two units aside from the form factor. Now, like every Blustream IP platform, the IP500 series is packed with powerful features, but thanks to the Aptivision SDVoE chipset, it adds one more standout capability: multi-view. Now, multi-view processing of up to 16 sources on a single display, perfect for control rooms, broadcast monitoring, or high-density visualization environments. Ultimately, the IP500 series is built for mission-critical applications where performance is paramount. Think government, military, medical, or enterprise-grade AV, anywhere that demands virtually lossless video, zero perceptible latency, and absolute reliability. Now let's take a quick look at the controller purpose-built for our IP500 series, the ACM500. While it may appear similar in function to the ACM210 we explored earlier, the ACM500 was specifically developed to accommodate the unique communication architecture of SDVoE. Rather than adapting existing systems, we created a dedicated solution that ensures maximum performance, seamless compatibility, and streamlined setup for installations using our IP500 UHD platform. And the great news? From a user experience perspective, everything remains consistent. The configuration interface is familiar, the control functionality is identical, and the API is fully aligned with our existing drivers. So whether you're programming an IP50, 200, 300, or IP500 system, the process stays intuitive and efficient. And your favorite control platform? Well, it's still fully supported. The ACM500 brings SDVoE specific control into the fold while maintaining the Blustream standard for flexibility, reliability, and ease of integration. As we're over on time here, I want to take a brief moment to talk about some exciting developments coming to the Blustream video over IP lineup. Talking here about the ACM1000. Now, we're excited to introduce what is the most anticipated product we showcased at ISE this year, and that is the all-new ACM1000. Building on the proven success of our ACM210 control module, the ACM1000 takes system management to the next level. It's more than an evolution, it's a control powerhouse, purpose-built for large-scale, high-performance video over IP deployments. Now, here's some of what's new. First, receiver grouping. So here now you can easily create and manage groups of receivers for bank-wide switching via a single API command, simplify control and streamline room or zone management. 2, preset switching. Set up and recall pre-configured I/O matrices instantly, again with a single command, ideal for environments with recurring AV layouts or scheduled use cases. Then we have instantaneous output switching. Here we seamlessly toggle concurrent outputs with no delay, giving users a fluid, real-time switching experience. Next up, we have multi-threaded command execution. And this what it is translates IP commands directly to IR, RS-232, or CEC at any endpoint, enabling native source and display control from anywhere in the system. We also now have flexible serial control, so route independent serial commands or pass-through serial control to any TX or RX unit with granular precision. And lastly, automated scheduling. Here we can program time-based switching events, enabling AV environments to run effortlessly in sync with class schedules, meeting times, or digital signage updates. With the ACM1000, integrators unlock an entirely new level of power, automation, and responsiveness across their Blustream IP infrastructure. It's smart, scalable, and engineered for projects where precision and performance are non-negotiable. Here you see with the ACM1000, We've built on the intuitive interface you already know from the ACM210 and expand its capabilities to deliver an even more powerful and user-friendly experience. Let's take a look at some of what's new here. In the receiver screen view, you'll notice a small remote icon in the top left corner. Clicking this opens a pop-up remote control window, giving users the ability to control their display or source directly using IR, serial, or CEC right from this interface. It's quick, it's clean, and it's highly practical. Grouping functionality is now available directly on the main control page. With just a simple drag and drop, you can assign a transmitter to a group of receivers, making zone-based switching faster and more intuitive than ever. And on the right-hand side, you'll find our new presets panel, which allows users to instantly recall predefined routing configurations with a single click. Whether you're switching sources across an entire venue or flipping between daily use scenarios, preset streamlines the process. These enhancements make the ACM 1000 not just more feature-rich, but more approachable, more responsive, and ready to simplify even more complex deployments. And that's going to wrap it up today for our Blustream AV over IP overview. For more information on any of the Blustream AV distribution products we've covered today, and to explore our full range, simply visit our website. Each technology is clearly organized under the product menu at the top of the homepage, making it easy to navigate and find exactly what you need. If you'd prefer a more personalized approach, your authorized Blustream distribution partner is always available to offer expert guidance and help you specify the right solution for your next project. And for a first look at upcoming product releases and innovations, be sure to follow us on our social media channels. It's the best way to stay updated on everything happening in the world of Blustream. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to supporting your success with every AV system you design and deploy. And for a comprehensive overview of everything that we've covered and more, you can download our new 2025 Solutions brochure directly from the homepage of our Blustream website. If you have specific project questions or need further technical guidance, feel free to reach out directly to the Blustream technical team in your region. We're here to support you every step of the way. And with that, we've reached the end of today's session. So let's now take a moment to go through some of the questions that have come up during the presentation that you hopefully have jotted down.